Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a really great day. Happy Thursday. Anyway, since the back to school videos are in full swing now, here's another one. This video is, I guess it's like a favorites video, but it's for school supplies. So I thought I'd share with you guys some of my favorite school supplies that I just really like. Yeah, school supply essentials. Let's get started. Also, I had a cavity filled this morning and the entire left side of my face is numb. So if I'm talking weird or if this side of my face looks swollen, that's why. FYI, anyway, you didn't come here to hear about that. You came here for the school supplies, so here they are. Everything will be linked in the description box if you want to check these things out. Hopefully I'll be able to find everything. If not, I'll put like alternatives to the items. So obviously for school, I highly recommend using an agenda or some sort of planner. I have my Erin Condren Life Planner, which I really love. This is another really good option that isn't as expensive and also is a little bit more portable. It's not as big and bulky. So it's this Vera Bradley planner notepad. It looks like this. It's really cool. So it just has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you know, the days of the week. And then a couple of little note things right here. And what's cool about this is you can tear off each week. So if you don't want to carry your whole planner with you, all you have to do is just carry one single sheet with you, which is so much easier. So I really like this. They're more versatile because they don't actually have the dates or the year. So it's a perpetual calendar. Is that what they're called? Anyway, would totally recommend these. The next thing is a handheld whiteboard. This one's just from Target, and the reason why I would recommend this is because it's a lot like a sticky note, but then it's erasable, so you're not using a bunch of sticky notes. And I really like using these for math homework instead of just using a bunch of scrap paper. It's like technically supposed to be one of the ones that you like hang up in your kitchen or whatever, like this, but honestly, you can just hold it or hang it up. So I think this is a really good thing for your desk. And then from Target, I have this notebook. It just says notebook on it. It's by the brand Think Ink, which they sell at Target. I think I already said that, but I really like these notebooks that are hardbound because when you're writing, it gives you a hard surface to write on, and that makes your handwriting look better, obviously, and more legible. There's a lot of space on the page itself, and there's a title so you can put the subject and the date on there. So I think these are really good for note-taking in class if you're gonna take paper notes. So the next thing I ordered on Amazon, these are graph paper sticky notes. I really like these. I use these a lot in high school for math homework when I just need to put in 1 or 2 graphs because it's pretty simple. It's just like a sticky note. You just pull it off and then you stick it onto the page. I really like these. I would totally recommend these. And then these next things, they're either from Office Depot or Target. Honestly, I don't really remember. They're from one of those, and these are these dot grid index cards. So basically they're just normal index cards. They have this cool blue line right here. So on one side they're like normal and blank, and then on the other side they have like the bullet journal style grid, which I really like. I don't know, these are just really cool and I think they're very aesthetically pleasing, so I would totally recommend these for whatever index cards needs you might have. And then from Amazon, I've definitely mentioned these before, but I need to mention them again because I just feel like it. And these are the blue light glasses. These ones are by the brand, I think they're called, what's the brand called? Prospect. And I really like these because they don't fall off of my face, and the lenses are really big too, which is nice because then I can still see through the filter even in my peripheral vision. Especially if you're doing online school this semester or doing like a hybrid, or just if you're gonna be staring at a screen all day. These are literally a lifesaver, and I know you're thinking like, oh, I can just turn on the like warm tone filter thing on my computer or iPad or whatever. Yes, you can do that, but these also make such a difference too. And for me, they prevent headaches and prevent my eyes from cramping. And also they don't have nose pads, and nose pads kind of bother me sometimes, so you know, that's always nice. And the next thing, this isn't really a school supply, it's more of like an office supply, but you know what, that's the same thing, whatever. Anyway, I don't even know what I would call this thing. It's like a lap desk, so you can just put it on your lap like this, or it's a computer stand. It also doubles as like a mini standing desk. I use this a lot when I'm wanting to edit in bed. I like it a lot, and I also use it when I just want to like edit on the floor too. And also, it's a storage thing. This opens up and there's a bunch of space in here for like pens. I have a pen in there, I have some earbuds in here. It's just all around a really good product. I would totally recommend this. There's a spot for your pencils or pens in here too. And speaking of pens and pencils, that's the next big category. So pencils. I don't really like using normal pencils, but I use mechanical pencils, and for me, my favorite mechanical pencils are these ones. I would totally recommend these ones. You've probably seen these before. You probably have at least one around the house somewhere. These are just my favorite ones. You know, you can get these at like Target, the grocery store, pretty much everywhere. These ones. That's my favorite mechanical pencil, just putting that out there for the universe to know. And then pens. I've also talked about these before, but you know, I'm talking about them again. So my favorite pens to use are these Sharpie pens. I love using these just for calligraphy and just normal note taking. They don't bleed through the paper. The ink is really good. They don't smear or anything. I just really like these for all sorts of things. And I have a bunch of boxes of these because I run out of them so quickly because I'm always using them for literally everything. Also for highlighters and markers, would totally recommend these mild liners. I got these from Amazon. These just come in so many different colors. They don't bleed through. They're dual-ended. They have like a highlighter side and a fine tip side. I just really like these. I use these for planning and for highlighting and note-taking, literally everything. These are super good. I would totally recommend these. Next, these are calligraphy pens. They're from Target. Basically, they're shaped like this. I don't even know if you can see that, but I'll just insert the B-roll so you can actually see what's going on. But I really like these for like when I'm feeling really fancy and want to make fancy notes or do fancy planning. These are super good. They don't bleed through, and they're just, it's almost like a Procreate brush in real life. Next, this isn't really a pen or a pencil or a writing utensil, but it looks like that. It's this, and you might be like, what is that? And I will tell you, it is a keyboard cleaner. So it's dual-ended. Basically on one side there's the brush, so you can just like brush away the stuff that falls into your keyboard, and on the other side it has more of like a, I don't know, like this sort of tip where you can get more into the fine lines and pull out those last few crumbs. I really like this tool because if you're like me, your keyboard gets pretty dirty and I really don't clean out my keyboard enough, and this just makes it way easier and more sanitary. Finally, these aren't really school supplies, but they're kind of our school supplies, but they're not school supplies in the traditional sense. They are school apps. So I just made a list of a couple of apps that I think would be really helpful for you this upcoming school year. And those apps are Lit Charts, so it's like Spark Notes, Cliff Notes, or Schmoop, but it's my favorite one out of all of those. Photomath, which will help you with your math assignments. Quizlet, flashcards, online flashcards. Desmos, which is the graphing calculator. And finally, Notability. That's how I take notes on my iPad. I think I'm gonna make a more in-depth video about how I take notes on my iPad. But if you're looking for a good online note-taking software, is that the word? I think so. If you're looking for a good online note-taking software, then I'd say go with Notability. So that was it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the school supplies essentials video, if you want to call it that. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below anything you want to. Comment down below when you're starting school. Subscribe to my channel. Turn that notification bell on. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you really soon. Bye.